In this next video, we are going to learn the torso movement, so characteristic of Odissi style. It brings to the style a lot of grace and fluidity. So in this video, as part of the Introduction to Odissi classes series, we are going to focus on the right and left movement. So the Daksha Chala on the right and Bama Chala on the left. This movement in sports theory or vocabulary is also called a torso translation. So similar to the neck translation side to side, we have the torso translation moving away from the plumb line to the right and to the left. Let's do it.
The torso shift, so characteristic of Odissi, takes place on the sides of your torso. To perform this movement, you must use your oblique muscles located on the sides of your abdomen, which are part of your deep abdominal muscles. To do this, you will alternately contract the right and left sides of your torso. So right, back to center, and left. So do not twist your torso or bend over by moving your shoulders excessively. Keep the movement controlled, moving laterally with your shoulders parallel to the floor. An important point to protect your spine is to always stand up from the top of your head when doing this movement. In this way, you avoid compressing your intervertebral discs. To better understand the torso movement, let's take this bar representing the plumb line, the imaginary straight line that separates our body in two vertically. The Odissi movement moves the bust away from the plumb line from one side to the other, so the center of the chest is no longer aligned with the center of the neck and pelvis. However, you can see that the center of the head, the center of the neck, and the center of the pelvis remain in alignment. The shoulders remain aligned with the hips. So be careful not to move the entire upper body, but to isolate and control the movement of your torso. You can try this with a broom or a stick or simply by looking in the mirror. Again, be careful not to move your whole upper body, but to keep your shoulders and pelvis in line. This is a common mistake at first. Another way to understand the movement of the torso is to imagine a horizontal line through the center of your chest. So your torso will move along this line, much like a football pawn, from one side to the other. So right and left. Let's do it now in rhythm, so with 3 speeds. Starting with the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, center. 1, 2, 3, 4 and come back. 5, 6, 7, 8, center. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, center. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Faster. 1, center, 2, center, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. Come back to center. Last point, be careful not to jerk or cut the movement, but keep it controlled and fluid from one side to the other. You can train yourself and slowly get this fluidity even in fast speeds. Odissi movements are a bit like a wave that never stops. That's all for today, and I'll see you in next class.